What's going on, everybody? JT here, and currently I'm at Lake Eola Park because it's a nice, beautiful, sunny day. And right now, all I want to do is hunt around, see what I can find, and also talk to you about a potential Generation 4 leaked announcement, which I'm very excited for if it's true. But before we get to any of those potential leaks, let's just hunt around and see what we can find. So I've got a really cool thing here, a wild Vigoroth, something that I haven't seen in a very long time. Unfortunately, I've lost my tripod, so I'm gonna have to do some really bad one-handed throws here. I wanted to do some good curves, but I literally can't put this anywhere right now. The city is not good for propping stuff up. 1, 2, 3, perfect, but we got it. Oh, that's a relief. Man, now I have to go find another tripod, which is gonna suck, but here's hoping at least that this is good. It's weather boosted. Might not be great. All right, so that's terrible too. Oh well, we'll go hunt around a little bit more, get another tripod, and we can finally continue this adventure. We got ourselves an Alolan Executor right here, so we're only doing this because I need to catch a dragon in order to finally get this Dratini quest that I've had for like 5 days completed, because that's a shiny chance, you know, that's what I'm more excited for. Unfortunately, I've been to like so many stores and not one of them had a tripod for me, so that sucks. It's gonna make this video a little harder to make, but what can you do? Alright, so we defeated it. Now we got 12 balls. We are definitely catching this Alolan Executor, unless I accidentally misthrow it. Oh my god, I hate when that happens. Oh, it's gonna make me work for this, I know it. Let's see here. Come on. You've got to be kidding me. And whoop. Boom. Great throw on the Executor. I just need this dragon so I can finally get rid of this Dratini quest. And we got it. Boom. Alright, moment of truth. Is it going to be a shiny Dratini? No, it's not. You know what? We're gonna hold on to this then, because Lord knows if I get another one, I don't want to wait 5 more days in order to do it, so we're gonna hold on to this Dratini. Alright, now with all that out of the way, I'm gonna have to head out of the city, because unfortunately there's no place in the city for me to get a tripod for my camera, which is really hard to do Pokemon Go vlogs without, because it makes it easier to prop things up with. It's so much more helpful. So we're gonna head out. I know a few stores that sell them, so we'll pick it up real quick. And that's also a good idea to get out of the city right now, because the weather is taking a turn for the worst. It's about 3 p.m., which usually is the lightning storm time for Florida, so yeah. Let's get ourselves a tripod, and then I'm going to talk to you about the Gen 4 leaks, because there's a lot of cool stuff in there, if it's true. Well, I made it back home, and yeah, it kind of sucked losing that tripod. That really threw off the day, but with all that said, we got a better one now that's actually really good, so I'm happy about that. And let's just get into this Gen 4 leak. It's still not confirmed whether or not this is true, but it's full of cool stuff, so let's read it anyways. So this was posted on Reddit by somebody called Hidden Leaker, and it's basically a evolution event, so let's dive into it. Gen 4 evolutions of previous Gen Pokemon. They mentioned Magmortar, Electivire, and Rhyperior specifically. This looks like the first wave of Gen 4. Kind of like how the babies were in Gen 2, basically. How we got Togepi and we got Pichu and all them way before Gen 2. Looks like we might be getting these evolutions before Gen 4. New evolution items, including elemental stones that are going to be added. That's a little interesting, because if we get things like the Fire Stone, the Water Stone, and the Electric Stone, that's really good, because we can actually get like a Jolteon or Flareon or Vaporeon by choosing to get one instead of just hoping that the RNG gives it to you. So that's pretty cool. But on the downside, with Gen 4, there's gonna be at least 12 plus new items coming, and that's a lot to try to find and grind for, because it took me forever to get all those Gen 2 ones. Gen 4 is gonna be crazy. Double XP for evolving and spinning Pokestops. That's kind of interesting. Max Pokemon storage increased by 2,000. That's really cool. I could really use the extra 500 right now, because I'm running out of space real bad right now. Increased rate of evolution items from Pokestops. That's going to help the situation pretty well, if that's true. It's increased spawn rate of evolved Pokemon. Now that's cool. Now I'm not sure if that means we're gonna get a ton of like second tier evolutions like Layrons and such, but I'm down with that because that's really cool. That's a lot of Stardust too, so I'm really happy with that. Gen 3 evolutions finally released in the wild, except for Milotic, so we can finally find like Salamances in the wild, which would be a very cool thing to find. New quests that reward evolution items. That's another cool way to implement it. Instead of just pure RNG or your 7th day spin, you can get a ton of items, which I think is a really smart thing to do. New raids with previous evolution item Pokemon. They mentioned Scizor as an example. That's really cool too. So like say you've been waiting forever to get a Steelix or something like that, or a Scizor, they're going to be in the raids now, so all you have to do is beat them, and then you can catch one. I like that idea a lot. New shop boxes with lucky eggs and raid passes. Don't care about those eggs, but the raid passes are awesome. And we will get a new update before the event. So yeah, again, none of this is fully confirmed, it's just a leak, but this is from the same guy who leaked the water event, and sure enough, that happens. So there's a bit of credibility here, but I'm not going to throw all my eggs in the basket here, because even the poster here is saying that he's not too sure whether or not this is an actual thing, but I mean, by the sounds of it, it sounds amazing. Now, myself personally, I don't really, like, mind this. I think it's a really cool sounding event. I would love to get a Rhyperior, a Magmortar, Electivire, Electrozone. There's so many cool ones. Like, I'm totally down for all of this. Seems a little too good to be true, though, with all this, like, big stuff being thrown at us, but it would be a really good way to kick off Gen 4, so, you know, I'm not going to complain if they do it. And with all that out of the way, this is going to be the end of the video. Tell me what you think below. Like, do you think that there's any credibility to this? I mean, it's from the same person who accurately threw out the, water event, so that's pretty cool, but it could also just be a lot of bull, so who knows. So yeah, let me know down below, what do you think about all this? Like this video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel, hit the little bell icon so you know when I upload, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.